Right, my stream should be starting now, all being well, so hello everybody. You see, it just takes a few seconds to refresh on the other screen. That's my Facebook streamers panel. I'm bringing OBS back onto my screen to check I move the cameras, otherwise I'll just forget. Microphone's working, so all's good. About 6 minutes to go to the start of the tournament, so if you're watching back after the event you might want to just fast forward the first 6 minutes, but I'm going to just have a go at Puzzle Storm whilst I'm waiting for the start. Time doesn't start until you make your first move. Just bump the sound right up so I can hear moves on the board. And whatever colour you start with, in this case white, you just keep that colour for the whole way through. So I'll be white every go. Again, I'll just do this relatively straightforward, casual. I won't try and do too fast. Well, I can't do it too fast anyway. I'm not good enough, really. It's just a back rank. So is that. It's gotta be check, right? And then another knight. I nearly mouse slipped there as well. My mouse control is terrible. I guess you just take that. If I could learn how to use a mouse, I wouldn't be too bad at this game. What's this? Just check and win the queen there. I nearly did it as well. I didn't have my mouse control is really not good. Just check. Okay, I don't think you take. Queen backs move. You've got bishop takes knight. What else? I don't see how. You can take that. You can take the rook. Queen check. I think you're all right. You win the queen, I guess. Check king across, then what have you got? Not a lot. Don't see anything better. Maybe trap it. Yeah. You can take the rook. I don't see how else. Queen takes, king across. I think you're safe. Check takes and rook across. Oops, didn't take long enough with that one. It's gotta be check, right? Now you can check and trade rooks. Is it winning? I'm not actually sure, but I'm gonna do it. I don't see anything else. Now you can push, you've got a check maybe. Any benefit? Again, I don't see why you'd do this, but maybe you can push there. In a game I would push the pawn. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting low on time already, so again, another relatively poor score, but not to worry. So you've got knight check, knight check. Yeah, I'm out of time here, but I'm just not really doing very well. I'll just let that expire. The tournament's going to start soon as well. 35. Obviously that last one I got wrong, I didn't attempt it, so I only really got one actually wrong. That was this one. You see any of them in red, you can just click on them. You can click on them all again if you want to. I think I just moved knight here. You can obviously go back and hit the queen. And that's it, that's all it was. So I'll switch cameras, jump over ready for the tournament. So for this we go to the play menu. If you're new to Lichess, lichess.org is the website. If you want to try it out, just go to the home page, click on one of these and you can play one of these games on a guest account, but to play in the tournament you need at least 15 rated games, so you need to register. Minute to go for the start. Oh, we've got 3 title players in this as well, so that's good. But yeah, if you want to play in these events, you can see you just need 15 or more rated blitz games. It's 3-minute blitz, 57 minutes. So we'll get about 10 games in. Just double check I've put the cameras back on the left, because that fits in better. Oops. Fits in better on Lichess. I have them on the right on chess.com, on the left on Lichess, because the boards are slightly different on screen. My first game will be against whoever I'm next to in the list, and my start rating 2182. But you can see I've done not too well in my puzzle storm there. That's my 3rd go today. They've all been relatively poor. Well, not bad, but relatively poor. Not what I can do, so I might not be on very good form today. So we've got an IM there, not played before. Another IM I've not played before. An FM, I've not played any of them before. If you played any before, you'd have a head-to-head score showing up like that. I'm 1-0 down to that opponent.
8, 7, 6.
You get the odd
5,
grandmaster now and again
4,
turns up.
3.
But good luck, everybody.
2, 1, 0.
I say, don't be surprised if I'm on terrible form today. Right, 2182. Good luck. Okay, let's go knight up. Let's play the reverse Sicilian. Go with e4. Okay, I'll hit the knight. Yeah, just pawn up. Just try not to trap my bishop. I'm going to give the bishop a potential path back. Let's hit the pawn. Okay, now maybe queen across, hit another pawn. He pushes. That's very bold. Okay, I'm going to drop the bishop back then. Just drop the bishop back if I need to. Or do a sack. Do I want to go nuts and say, I know I'm not playing well today, so let's just go crazy. I might do that in a move or two's time. To play rook across. Plays knight over. Okay, I'll push a pawn. Hits the knight. It's a very good move. Let's play bishop back and at least try and guard it. I can't even draw arrows, can I? Never mind move my pieces very well. I offers a trade, and that should be okay, I think. Pawn up I don't think really does anything. Let's just take. If I go across, that's no good. Let's play f6. Queen across, he'd have just pushed his pawn. So again, he's hitting a pawn. Again, he's playing very well, much sharper than me. I know I'm not going to do well today, though. You can just tell even the way I've done my puzzle storm, not doing it well today. So this is all going to get blown apart in a moment. Let's just develop the knight. I can't pre-move, he might take with a pawn, he does. Let's hit the pawns, get the rook across. Okay, I'll take one back. Rook across. I could play a queen down, I'll look to trade the queens. Okay, let's do that. I've pre-moved to take back with a rook, he doesn't take. So rook across to put pressure on the pawn is logical. Don't see anything better. Maybe just bishop back. Was he trying to checkmate me? Probably. Bishop takes, rook takes doesn't work. I've got a queen check. And I don't see quite what I get. I'm just going to drop back, hit the pawn. Hope I'm not blundering something, which I might well be. Rook across. I don't see the immediate threat. Take, take, take. Queen down is a move, but then I think I can just drop back. Yeah, I'm going to take. Oh, I've given him 40 seconds on the clock as well. He's just played rook across. Let's step over then, so we cut off queen down, we can now take. Hits the rook, but the rook's guarded. Probably still sensible to protect it though, so he's going to go across this way. I could run or I can push. Let's push. I might have just blundered though. Yeah, I might have just blundered. Hold on, can I take here? He's still got bishop check. Rook check. I think I have to take. And king across. If he takes with the rook, it's forced. But again, I've given him a minute on the clock, so this should be a certain loss. Okay, he's on his rook. Queen down should just win. It goes across. Take queen down. Or take. Unbelievable, isn't it? How the hell did I win that? One careless move. That's sometimes why you play on in chess, when you know you're completely lost and you're not playing well, and one careless move and it swings around. Okay, 1700 going berserk when you're outrated so much is a little bit odd. He might just be a naturally really gifted quick player. Let's trust his rating's accurate. He's got a lot of games. Just remove the defending bishop. Okay, he allows h4, maybe g3 if he moves the knight. He plays knight in. I think take is fine. I might be wrong. Probably wrong. Okay, he pushes up. Let's play h5. I'm sacking a pawn doing this though. Let's take and take. Okay, I've got queen check but it doesn't actually win. So I'm just going to play a nice calm h3. Knight across first. Maybe just castle. Let's go up, hit the bishop. Then I might play g3 and go the other side as well. Yes, play g3, get the bishop developed, and then might castle king side. Gives me options. Queen down. What's he trying to do there? I mean, I can go this way. I don't really want to. I think I better had. I don't really want to though. I'm going to move the queen, get the knight pinned and threaten to push maybe. Okay, now I'm going to push. Take with a knight if he takes. Okay, now I'll castle. Plays across. I guess I can take. Anything better? Knight check is tempting. Takes. I don't think it works though. Let's just take. No sidestep. Hold on, is he allowed check there? He has to block with a knight. Oh, he doesn't. He can move. Knight check. Again, doesn't quite work. I don't want to trade the rook because he's low on time. I'm going to push the pawn. He flies forward. Okay, I'm going to sack there. Now, queen or not is a question here. Yeah, let's get the queen off, it must be safer. He hits the bishop. Just play across. Play across first. Knight back. His rook's trapped in now. If he hadn't gone berserk, he'd have had a real chance because he's played really well, hasn't he? Really well. Let's just drop the bishop round. Excellent, yeah, if he hadn't gone berserk, he had a chance at winning that one. 2140, good luck. It always makes you very wary when a much lower rated player goes berserk, because you always feel you're playing somebody far, far stronger than what the ratings suggest, and you never know. Until the game gets underway, you never know. If bishop up, I'll just take the knight. Checks, but now he allows me to block. Okay, so I can still take. Okay, I think I should take. Just castle. Now, do I go this way or this way? I prefer to be on the king's side, I think. He hits the rook. Oh, can I hit the bishop? Lose a rook, gain a bishop, queen moves. Gain a bishop, lose a knight. No, I'm just going to move the rook, then maybe across. He goes back. Okay, I'm going to go this side instead. Maybe pin the knight, but I don't really want to open the position up. Has he got any serious threat here? Possibly. Possibly. Can't push there. Rook across feels bad. Okay, I'm going to play queen up. And maybe back. Got to be a little careful. Knight coming in though. Let's check. Now I can check. So he grabs the pawn. Well, I guess check to start, and I can at least take here. Well, I can't take there. Got rook across though. Back rank pressure coming. He's going to have to go defensive. I don't think this does anything. Just throws his queen on the other side of the board. Got to be careful though. Got to be a bit careful still. Take, take doesn't work. Let's just grab a pawn. Plays back, so he's threatening moves like this. I think I'm alright. Might be wrong. Let's check. Okay, that's got to be winning. Threatening a check to win the queen. Okay, he missed it, so I'll win the queen. Excellent, excellent, very good, very good. Well, 1600 on 3 out of 3, but you can see the system tries to match you up to players of your own sort of rating level if players are available. It'll only wait so long though, and then it'll just match me up to anybody. Well, 1965, and this is the early leader, good luck. You can see first place. Let's play a gambit line. Oh, he doesn't go for it. Let's just develop then. I get the feeling he wants to go queen side. Yeah, he wants to go queen side. Let's fling a pawn forward then. Now, am I going to get my bishop trapped? H6 is what you'd normally play, but H5 has got to be a move. Takes, takes. Let's go H5. He does push. Okay, I'm going to castle and pawn up. You know, I think I can let him take and take there, but I might be wrong, of course, but I'm going to ignore it and push. Now, I've got rook up, or I've got king up. I could take the knight, but I don't want to do that. I can push. I'm just going to play king up. It might be a mistake. Otherwise, I'm just going to try and push the pawn. Then there's another pawn hanging. He's played back and hit the bishop again. Logical move. Can I still push? Takes, takes. Has to be bad, I would think. Surely it has to be. I'm just going to drop the bishop back. Again, so rook up is still a move to try and take some pressure off from the queen. Yeah, I'm going to play rook up and maybe knight up. Try and get the knight into play and get the rook across. If knight comes back, I'll just push the pawn. Wow, he's pushed his pawn. Okay, so I could go up and trade the bishop, I guess. Let's play knight up and pressure but this way and trade the bishop if he pushes. Yeah, I don't think a sack works. Takes, takes, takes. No, let's trade the bishop. Knight takes still doesn't quite work. Oh, now it does. Okay, now I can just grab the pawn because he's moved his protecting rook. I'm threatening a check as well. Hitting the pawn. So I've got check, I can take the pawn, he takes the knight. That doesn't work. Let's check then. Again, I can take. Oh, I've got the queen. That's a free queen. Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Very good. 1982. Good luck. Again, 5th place. I'm in 3rd place. So we both started off pretty well. Traditional reti. E6. You normally play G3 and C6, B3, just as a general guide. So let's go B3. You've just got to try and watch out for a queen or a bishop jumping in. Plays knight forward. I'll just play knight up then. If he plays across, do I want to trade or not? I'm just going to guard the piece. I could go with bishop or pawn. Let's go with the bishop. Again, he can double the pawns if he wants, but it opens up his own centre as well. So I'll take and take. Okay, he heads that off. Now let's go e4 while we can, maybe e5. Okay, he pushes forward. I'm going to play rook up and rook across maybe. Might be a mistake actually. He might force me to get the rooks off the board, and that might be a mistake. He's played bishop up. Is rook up actually a move here? Sack the pawn, then his knight is just stuck, right? Guess he's got king across. Oh, he can move the knight immediately. I'm going to play it though. If knight comes up, I'll just take 2 pieces for a rook. I'll pre-move in case he takes. Oh, he has played knight up, but he's gone the other way. So let's just take. Now, do I want to bother defending the pawn? Let's play bishop back just for a move. Oh, he wants to trade the rooks off. Let's play rook across and then pawn up maybe. I've just got to try and make sure I don't get my bishop pinned. Okay, he's hitting all the pawns, isn't he? I'll push. He's hitting this one. I've seen it all, but not much I can do. Not playing too well. Knight back walks into rook across, so that's no good. Yeah, this game's just practically finished already. Played terribly. I'll swing the knight round. Okay, well, he allows f3. He should have just taken there, I think. He's still completely winning, of course. He's completely won this. Has to really make a hash of this one not to win it. Let's bring the king up. I've got to just take risks and sack things. Play king up. Knight up allows bishop takes, but knight up doesn't quite work. I want to play knight up, but it doesn't quite work. Let's play knight this way. He's got knight down as well, hasn't he? That's a terrible move I've just done. To play across. Yeah, another one's gone. I've got to play across, so let's just go up. You get spells like this where you just play really, 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 really bad games. Let's push a pawn. I can't play back, he just takes. I've got to go forward. Sorry, he checks and takes. Okay, just push because I just don't have any other moves. My knight's just essentially trapped. It is trapped, isn't it? Wow. Can't even go across. Let's just push another pawn then. He pushes. He's played it really, really well, hasn't he? Yeah, I'm just going to get on with the next game. I've played a bad game there. Let's get on with the next game. It is an arena. $18.28, good luck. Okay, another low rated player going berserk. Always make you wary of that in case it's somebody drastically underrated. Excuse me. Got a lot of games, so it should be an established rating. Could be just a naturally quick player, which I'm certainly not. Let's drop back. Yeah, let's drop back, otherwise he gets bishop up by the tempo. Just pawn up, knight up. Plays bishop up. I don't really want to play h6 because he's going to double up like this. Ooh. I think he's blundered a pawn there, right? I'm just hitting the pawn, I'm threatening to take. He's pushed, he just hangs a piece. Excellent, easy to miss. Is that really an 1800? We'll find out if we play him. 2039, good luck. That's the berserk button, what you just saw there, if you want to try it yourself. Right, let's go b3, very traditional rutty. Then you go g3. And Magnus played this. Who was he playing? I forget who he was playing. He played this. Okay, I'm going to tempt him to give up his bishop. He doesn't. Okay, he goes back. Just hit the bishop. Okay, I think I'll take that as well. e4. I could go with a knight, but I think the pawn makes more sense. Keep them all together. Could be a very weak pawn now, though. Do I want to push? Do I not? Rook across allows knight in. That's a little bit nasty. I think I better push up. Don't have a good square for my bishop though. Although, let's get the bishop up, maybe trade it. It's not doing much where it is. He moves the queen, so throwing the rook across, takes. Yeah, not rook across. I'm going to go crazy and play f4 there. Really crazy move opening the king like this. Okay, I'm threatening to push there. Oh, he's on his queen. on his queen. Very easily done. Could be just somebody on a really, really good run of form, of course, when you see odd shock results like that, but it's very hard for 1900s to beat players around 2500. I mean, that's about the strongest rating I've ever beaten in a blitz game on here. 1711, good luck. 10th place as well. Again, should be enough games to establish a rating. Okay, just giving me plenty of centre ground. Just stick to principles. Castle. Just going to be a bit wary that I don't blunder the diagonal there. Let's develop the knight. Now I've got knight across here or knight back. Do I want to close in or not? I'm going to play knight up, hit the pawn. If he takes, I can take the pawn with check first and then take back. He allows me to take the pawn. Must be right to take. I'm hitting the bishop. If he takes here, I can just take back. Oh, he's just on his knight. Everybody blunders. It's just a case of when and who against and how badly. Everybody blunders. Okay, so now I just need to simplify. So how's the best way to do it? He's hung a rook as well, right? Just take the rook. He takes. If I take the pawn, I lose the bishop. I just don't want to trap my queen, and this would be really spectacular if I've managed to trap my queen, mind. I've got a square there. Knight takes. Pawn takes, he takes here. Let's just play a rook across and hope I can move up here. I could sack the queen for rook, but I don't really want to. Actually, let's just take the pawn. I guess I've got to drop back here. I think I can run my king in as long as he doesn't get his knight in for a checkmate. I think I'm alright, but I might be wrong. So how do we get rid of the queen? Play pawn up, threatening the diagonal. Knight in, what else is that trying to do? He's played a bit too quickly as well. Just a little bit too quickly. Unless he's got a stalemate, I should win this one. Doesn't mean I will win it, but I should win it. Now queen up is a move, pin the bishop, hit the pawn. He's got to move like queen down. But there's no immediate follow-up check. But what else have I got? I don't see it. I'm just going to push the pawn up and try and open the king up, I think. I think I'm reasonably okay here. See, I don't think he's actually got a great threat unless he gets the move like bishop up. I've got pawn down, I can take. Can't get too lax though. Let's take and take. If he pushes, I think I can just take. Take. Bishop up and then check and get rid of the queen is just winning on the spot. I'm down on the clock, I've got to be aware of that. But sack the bishop and check and trade the queens and it's an easy win. Okay, he's moved his queen, so that's now not an option. But let's just go back and hit the queen. So if he goes back, it's the same thing, just check. And he pushes. Okay, I'll just take another pawn. And just push if he takes. He goes back. Just push then. My king's got to be safe now. It's just the clock now. Oh, there, the queen's off. That's got to win it. Just pin the bishop and sack a rook. I'll just go for the back rank. Right, I'm just going to run a pawn up now. Make sure there's no silly stalemate. Drive the king into space. No, there's definitely no stalemate. I could pre-move this, of course. Excellent. He played pretty well, didn't he, for his rating? Just a little bit too quick, I thought. So 7 wins out of 8. Not bad. Riding my luck a little bit, though. 1877. Good luck. Now, this is the player I was on early. Beat the 2400. He's got 2,000 games. It should be established rating. But he's beaten a 2400. Let's try and remove that defending bishop. Go h4, g3. h5. Okay, he's allowed to take. Knight up, I think, is good here. Knight down allows this. He's got knight down. Which one do I need? I'm just going to let him chase the queen back. He pushes. Take, I don't want. I've got check. Actually, let's take and check. I can tell he's a stronger player than his rating, though. You can just tell that. Knight up and castle, I guess. Oh, that's just a blunder. So now knight up, castle should be winning. Doesn't mean it is, but it should be. Or is it actually? Is it? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't actually. So he offers the queen trade, but he's actually in the game, isn't he? He's doing very well. He's actually doing really well, yeah. You can tell he's a stronger player than his rating. I'm going to look to play knight up. Do I want to do that? I'm going to kick the knight. Whoa, queen down. Well, he's hung the knight for a start. But then he takes... Takes, pawn up is too risky. This is actually tricky. Really tricky position this. You can tell he's a lot stronger than 1800. So he's still hung his knight though. Now I can take it. I think I can anyway. Rook takes, I'll just pre-move. He goes with the queen. So I've got rook up, have I got anything else? I think I have to play rook up there. But look at the speed he's played at as well. How do I get my queen back? Check maybe around, but I don't see how I get right back. Maybe like this. Extremely tricky position. So I've got no obvious way to actually make progress here. Oh, he's hung a rook, he has to block. Has to block. Okay, now I'm going to go back and try and drop back. Or rook across. Rook across, queen across. Let's take the outer pawn because it's very dangerous. My knight is safe now. He's giving me another pawn. He's just making a few mistakes. Okay, now I've got a rook. I might have had that the move before. Excellent. He played a really strong game, didn't he? The speed he played at there, crazy. But you can see the 1900's got lower rated opponents than what I've got on the whole. The system tries to match you against players roughly of your own level if they can. And say that's the Berserk button if you want to try it yourself. 2001, good luck. Okay, he goes the attacking line. Let's just go e6. And c4. He pushes, I'll just take then. Just play an endgame if he trades. Goes the other way. Not bishop up, let's play knight up. I could take with a queen actually there. Again, this is really tricky, really tricky. I'm just going to push. If he checks, I'll just block it. Take. Yeah, I've given him a really good position here. Actually, I've made a mess of this. I've given him this whenever he needs it. Right, castle. He's going to hit the pawn. I think knight across this way, use it as a blockader and try and jump across. There's a lot of moves I need to do this though. Whoa, he's going really, really crazy. Okay. I think still knight across and then push. Knight in. Oh, he just pushes anywhere. I guess I can push. I've got knight in. Let's push. Plays knight in. Play knight across. It's got to be right to take. Now, do I sack something around here is a question. Do I sack? Oh, he's gone for the mate threat, which I've just completely missed. If I take, it's just checkmate. I just haven't seen it. Okay, there's no way out, I don't think. That's the forced move, right? Yeah, I'm just lost. You just say well done some days. That's the forced move. It's the only way to give the king a square. Now he's played across. Hold on, can I take? Threaten a discovery. Hit the rook. He's looking at rook across, I guess, but right now I do actually have a move. So I've got knight check, I've got knight check, I've got knight check, knight back, I've got knight check. We've got all sorts, but let's just go defensive. Knight in. Okay, how the hell's he found that? How on earth has he found knight in there? Takes, takes, across. I just don't have any moves, do I? Got nothing. Just don't have a move. Yeah, he's played across logical. He's hitting the bishop. I can step up. But he's got no immediate check. And if the rook moves off, I'm threatening to take this bishop. Now I can pin it. If he takes, can I check and take? Not sure. I'm just going to take. Rook down. I thought I had check, maybe not. Yeah, I've got rook up there. Queen covers. I'm lost on the clock in any event though. Or I should be. I've pre-moved to take if he takes. Okay, if I get rook. Gotta get this right. Wow, got there. Got there, excellent. Looked like I was completely busted, but managed to get there. Oh, first place, wow. Second place is the best I've ever had, and that was 39 points. So what's my score? 9 wins and 1 loss, 20-31. Good luck. Again, he's doing really well, 20th position. Let's go C4, playing English. Okay, he's going to play quickly, so I might need to quicken up for this one. I'm going to play odd move E3. Oh, he does push. No, that I didn't expect. Let's try and stop this pawn push and develop the bishop. That's okay for a move or so, as long as I move the queen. Okay, break that pin. Actually, is queen up a move here to hit both of them? Queen up, I think, is a move. What does he do? He can move the bishop, I guess. Let's just develop. I don't know, I could take with anything. He goes that way first. Let's take, back, knight in. Okay, if he comes forward, he gets the knight trapped in. So the knight's boxed in now. I just have to find a way to get to the pawn. Knight across is a move to get rid of this dangerous knight. Yeah, that pawn is loose. Knight across takes, 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 takes. Ooh, actually, there's a potential tactic here. If he takes, I can discover on the queen. Oh, he has done it, so I'm threatening a move like this. We can't go back there. He can there. Let's just take. And if the queen wanders off, I can grab this pawn as well. So he has gone that way. So now I take. He could trade queens. I think he has to. I might be wrong. Okay, he doesn't. There's a pawn loose. Takes, takes, takes. Should be good. So I'm threatening a check to win another pawn and grab the rook. He's got a dangerous pass pawn. This is still very dangerous. So I can do that, takes, 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 but it feels like a mistake. I can go this way. Now let's just take the dangerous pawn. I've seen knight takes, of course. Yeah, let's hit the pawn. Yeah, very dangerous. This still very dangerous. Let's hit both of them. Wow, he's found that as well. Let's just step up. Have I got time to take? I'm not sure I have. Yeah, if knight up, I think I need rook down. It goes that side. Let's give him the pawn, otherwise he had a check. Okay, now the knight's a little restricted. Wow. Let's hit the bishop and then threaten to hit the knight if he doesn't move it if he moves the pawn, for instance, but as long as I can get these pawns, I should be doing well. If I pin the rook again, I should be doing well, so I should be doing well, but these are still really tough to win. There is another pawn loose here though, bishop attacks, I've seen that. Oh, that's a check, that should win it. Excellent, got another one. Wow, got another one. Down to second now, someone else is playing Berserk. You see anyone with 5s in there using Berserk mode? But 10 out of 11, wow. Very rare that I ever do a run like that, very rare. 2 more games left. 2460, good luck. Now this is a big step up rating wise, and he's playing well, he's in 4th place. So this is maybe a little bit of a big step up for me, but let's just see. I think e5 is okay here. I'm just going to take one. I think knight across. Okay, I'm going to push there then. Maybe pawn up. I've maybe got bishop up and bishop up, a little bit irritating, but not really achieving much. But let's play it though. Okay, we get to trade it. Again, just calmly push. And if he pushes, I can counter push. Now, do I go f5 before he plays f4? I'm going to do it. It might be garbage, but I'm going to play it. Oh, I've just hung the pawn. I've seen it as soon as I've made the move, not to worry. If he checks, I step across. Let's play a queen up, but I actually want to double the rooks this way. It's really just a distraction move. Let's play up and up. Okay, hits the rook. Pre-moved in case he swaps the bishop for knight, but I don't think he will. I might as well kick the knight. I'll hit the bishop. Oh, he plays down. So let's double up then. Okay, checks, I have to step. So I'll take. How do I create something here? Do I sack? Take, take, take. It's interesting, isn't it? But it doesn't, it's not actually forced. I'm going to do it, it's interesting, but it's not forced. Oh, he has taken though. Okay, let's take. I'll push. Okay, so don't blunder immediately. Yeah, that's a slight problem with this plan. I don't actually see how I break through and make any further progress. Let's just go back. I'm way down on the clock as well this game, of course. Oh, we can just do that. Okay, I'm going to have to take. Oh, now he's pinned, so he's actually threatening to take here. I guess king up is a move. If I take, he just takes. Oh, he just does it anyway. If I step, he's got bishop check up. Take, he takes. Yeah, I'm just lost here. Take, rook takes, up takes. If I go up, he takes, and I have to take the king, and he just takes. That's a terrific move, isn't it? Yeah, let's just give him that one. Just get on with the next game. We'll fit one more in. This will probably be my last game now, 1997. Good luck. 5th place as well, so doing really well. That should be enough games to establish a rating. Okay, B4, generally recommended, then E3. I think pawn up. Just pushes. I think castling is alright here. Now, can I take? Queen takes. Knight across with all sorts of threats, but he's got bishop takes, queen takes. It's very tempting though, isn't it? Very tempting. I'm going to play it. It's probably garbage, but I'm going to play it. Okay. So he's allowed queen up still with threats. I am aware that this is hanging though. I think I can take. Now the rook's hanging, I'm aware of that, I've seen it. Knight up is a move. Getting everything very active. He does go for it. Knight up. And he won't take the rook, he'll move the queen. Actually, I played the wrong order there, didn't I? I played the wrong order. I should have just done that first. Okay, this is still good chances. Let's create a threat. If rook across take the pawn. This pawn is loose, but again, this is all about win or bust. This is my last game now. There's only 5 minutes left. I won't start another game now. Let's take, hit the rook again. He comes forward. Knight check, no, knight check, no. Knight up maybe, knight across maybe. Oh, I've got knight check winning the queen. He's on his queen. Now hit the 2 pieces, get one off the board. Just get behind. If he ever attacks it, I can just trade one of the rooks off, which would be very good. So that's going to force one of the rooks off. Let's bring the king up. Wins the rook. Excellent. So another one. Wow. Let's see where I am. I wouldn't normally start a game with 4 minutes left, but I'm in with a chance of a top 3, so I'll start. I wouldn't normally start with 4 minutes left. The game will play on whatever happens to a finish. It'll play on to a finish, but actually no, I might not. It's not the end of the world if you finish 3rd, 4th, 5th, 10th or wherever it is, isn't it? If I start a game now, it has to finish before the time runs out or they don't count for the event. And I've had a really good tournament. I've got, 11 wins, 2 losses, 2340 rating performance. But other players are playing as well. There's some players going berserk, so they're going to be quicker than me. So I think I'll just stop there. So thank you very much to anyone who's seen this. I'll update my final position once the time is over, but much appreciated. Thank you very much.